change as news of a new kid spreads throughout the land. In order to save the humans, the Grand Wizard must get to the new kid.
What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are completing the whole South Park game by completing the last quest, which is quest 60. Now this is the hardest boss slash mission in the game. Compared to the other ones, it's really hard, so you'll see why. At the end there's 2 shield pillars which you have to destroy, and you can't really use some characters because they will, like for example Timmy, he will keep them back, especially the ranged targets, so they're always in the shield, so you can't really kill them. But I end up doing it. So this is my second time doing it, so I've completed it already. So I think it's gone a bit harder. So this is the deck I used. As you can tell, there's no tank. That's because the last character you verse is Cartman, so you can't use any Cartmans, which are majority of tanks. I think you can use PC Principal or Man Bear Pig, but I needed cheap cost cards so I can spam them out and just like doing as much damage as I could. And I end up doing it, so it's fine. So let's get into the gameplay. Alright, so the good thing about this type of mode, they always spawn away exactly where you're supposed to spawn. So I started my cat with Timmy so I can spawn up the rats. So one guy spawns here, so I use the rats to kill him. Then I spawn my Kyle so that I'm able to stack up the invincibilities. So actually the rats just took them all out. The pigeons come in too, so that's why I needed 2 ranged attacks to kill them all out. Alright, now that I have all my guys fully charged, I'm going to spawn Kenny in because some rats spawn in, yep. And I think Dark Mage Craig, yeah, Mage Craig spawned in. So I should have spawned Kenny a bit better. Now I'm just trying to get rid of all the chickens and rats, which I end up doing pretty good. Kenny is dead, but it's fine. So I'm going to activate regen right now so Butters can stay alive. Kyle decides to push up, which means I need to spawn on my Shield World and Maiden, Wendy. Otherwise, that other tower's going to take my Kyle, and I can't let that happen. So I think it was important I had Poseidon stand, because I slowed down the rats and Timmy was able to take them all out. So now that I use my invincibility, so I keep Wendy and hopefully take out the rats, but unfortunately I didn't do it quick enough, so the rats aren't taking their shield. All my cards are still alive apart from Wendy, so I'm spawning Kenny to get rid of that zap. So this is why Cow is important. So I use Poseidon Stand's charge, so when the zap does come out, it takes long. They end up coming out anyway. So I didn't have my invincibility ready then, but what I would normally do was activate invincibility and basically no card to die unless he attacks Cal. But Cal's alive, so it's fine. So I activated the rats in and I activated invincibility so it wouldn't take out anything. So this is good, because Princess Kenny walks into the shield. So the first time you walk into the shield, Cartman will use the invincibility card. Alright, now Kenny died, I activated Poseidon Stand's ability. So now I'm going to use Mr. Hanky so I can keep using invincibility and spawn out more rats, because this is like the hard part. You get kind of overwhelmed with characters that keep pushing, especially in 2 tanks, but they don't come back after this, so I had to kill him here. So Token did enough damage. Bot is going to go in for a bit more damage and hopefully give some protection. So I'm going to spawn in. I have more invincibility now, so it's just going well. Oh, so I did spawn in Mr. Hanky, so not everyone has him. But I believe the first time I had him, the first time I completed this event, I didn't use Mr. Hanky. So I was using Cheerboy Butters and Kenny just to get some more energy back. So the rats are going to go in, which probably wasn't the best thing to do. Now Poseidon Stand's going to come in to hopefully take out that Wendy. And spawn Butters in to hopefully go towards the other shield, but he spawned Icon, so that's kind of bad for me. So this is what I was saying before. The problem is that they couldn't. Well, they were taking damage, so I guess that's a bug. But the range units were in the shield, so I couldn't do any damage to them. So now I need to kind of defend this attack, especially now that Kyle's out. So one big problem too was that Kyle and Timmy and Wendy and Kenny were on their team too. So I had to use a work around them, because when he spawned them in, I couldn't spawn him in, so I had to have other cards to take him out. Alright, so now I need to try and take away this catapult Timmy so I can spawn mine in. So Kenny should do the job. So Timmy is now dead, Kyle's still alive, so I can activate invincibility. But no one's dying, so that was a problem. So if he hits my thing like twice, I'm gone. So I kind of always have to have 2 gauge above him, so I can spawn Kenny in. So you'll notice that later on. Alright, now it's just pretty much all my team's gonna die because that Tweak's just in range and just not gonna kill him. Alright, now I'm gonna start backing up a bit so I can get rid of all of them. But once again, Tweak's still in range. Alright. So now I just kind of have to wait until all my team dies to kill him. Keeping... And now he's got 3 troops in the back, so I can't do anything. Apart from just letting my characters die so they can push forward a bit. This is bad for me. You'll see a big clutch moment I did. Alright, so I spawned Butters in. And Kenny. Now I have Rogue Token. So when he comes close enough, I'm going to spawn Rogue Token in to kill him. And luckily for me, he spawned in the Dwarf Doggy, so I just did a token and killed them all. That would have been game right there, so now I have to follow up with Butters. He's got some rats. And Timmy's weakened, so I would take him out 1 hit. Alright, now I have to wait for that Dark Mage Croc to come forward before I can start doing damage. Alright, now I'm gonna hopefully, yep. Take it out Ike. Gonna activate my slowness. Now I'm gonna spawn Cowboy Timmy in. Oh, no. I'm gonna wait a bit because Wendy's still in the thing. Alright, I'm gonna spawn him in now so he don't spawn Cowboy Timmy in. Because if these 2 cards get out, then I'm kind of screwed. Alright, gonna spawn my rats in. So Wendy almost... Okay, so I activated invincibility there, otherwise I would have died because Wendy would have done another hit. And that Randy. Alright, so now I got a good attack going here, so I started sending my sprung troops in. So Princess Kenny went up top, which should do enough damage to take out that by itself. So Wendy's got invincibility and so does my Car-like, so I can just keep on switching between them. So now that the 2 shields are gone, I can actually go for an aggressive attack. So I activated regen so I can keep my Kenny alive, which didn't really work, but now Dwarf King Clyde's gonna take out my Kyle, but I have a bunch of rats to stop him. Alright, now I'm gonna spawn my Stan. Okay, so now I'm just gonna have to reset and just chill for a bit because he's got some cards and I don't really have anything strong yet. So I'm making sure that I always have 2, so the Doogie doesn't come in and one-shot me because if I get hit once, I'm dead. So that invincibility saved him. 1 more hit should kill him. Yep. Alright, so I gotta wait now. Alright, so I had 2 more, so if they do spawn in Doggy or Princess Kenny, we'll be able to take him out. So I wait for the shield to go and then killed Kenny. Now Des Doggy, so I spawn in Princess Kenny to 1-hit him. Alright, now I'm gonna send in Carl probably. Should take out Tweak. Then wait for Timmy to attack, then send his rats in. Alright, now I'm going to send in my rats since I have invincibility, which saved them against token. Just do a bit of damage. So Butters was already good for this because he pretty much costs 1. When he dies, he gives you 1 energy back and he costs 2. So I had like quite a lot of assassins just so I can do some damage. Alright, so Timmy is a good card because he was in range and Carmen can't kill him because Carmen has a lot of attack. Alright, so Carl's gonna kill my Timmy. Let's put Wendy in. And then... Okay, I had good timing for him, so he spawned in his invincibility card, so I couldn't really use my token splash damage. Kenny's dead now, so I use invincibility, and so token, since he can't do any damage, I wanted to just take a bit of damage so I can save myself from more Cartman's attacks. So Wendy can just go invincible. So I think that tower should be gone first. Yep. Oh no, he's 5 HP. Rats will take out Ike. Good thing I spawned the rats in, because King Dwarf Clyde would have took out my Timmy. So no rats in to help for support. Alright, so now I activated slow motion, so my cards can just kill him. Alright, now I'm going to send Princess Kenny in. Hopefully they get attacked first so he does no damage, but... Now one good thing, the explosion doesn't really do any damage, so Kenny pretty much wouldn't have survived that if it was in line. Alright, so now I got 6 rats going in. Timmy once again is out of his range, so he's not going to get hit. So I wanted Paladin and Butters to get hit first, so he can give someone invisibility. Probably didn't need to send Butters, but it's fine. Alright, gonna send in the rats to help you do some damage. Didn't work. Alright, so now it's a scary push, because if he killed them all, I would have been screwed, especially if he spawned in Doggy. So good I spawned Cowboy Timmy in, because I want to be able to spawn man in. Alright, so I had to take out this Craig, otherwise he would have one-shot my tower. So I was getting ready to spawn this in. Good timing, because he would have purple invincibility. So now I'm going to send in, I think, Paladin Buzz? Nope. Wendy. Just so he doesn't get any rid of the tower. The rats were able to take him out. Activate invincibility just so I can do a bit more damage. Wasn't able to get hit off though. So I activated regen once again so I can keep my Kenny alive. And Bartos was able to take out the second shield. Alright, so now I have one more tower left and still at 64 HP. So I'm always wary of that Doggy, so once again he spawned him in when my Stam was alive, so I'll be able to slow him down so you just get one hit. So these rats are going to go in for some more support. And I think this was the ending. Yeah. Token takes out all my troops, otherwise that would have been no win. So now if he would have spawned in his car, I would have been screwed. Which he did, so luckily I spawned mine in quite earlier, so otherwise I would have had Buzz and probably no one else to spawn in. So I was kind of panicking here, so I activated mine, so Kenny wouldn't take out my Wendy. So luckily Kyle was the one who took out Kenny, so Wendy could do more damage. I activate my shield so Butters can go in, because the tower is locked onto Wendy. Regen, so my whole team just take out the whole tower. So that's how I completed this last event. Honestly, definitely the hardest mission in the game. Took around 30 minutes to complete. This was my second time doing it, so I think the last time it was easier because I didn't use Butters or anything. Alright, now I'm going to show you the end I got, so just going to play right now.
Why, new kid? Why? The Wizard King is dead! The game is over!
Congratulations, new kid! You truly are the Foam Destroyer!
Yeah! Yes, excellent work, new kid. Of course, now we will need to be collecting your payment for the game. All these costumes, props, and sets cost a lot of people time and money. So now, let's see what your contribution to our game has been. Holy shit, dude, what a contribution!
Yeah! Wow, thanks, new kid. Yeah, now we can keep playing forever. Yeah, and you might want to see someone about mobile game addiction. Yay!
Wow. So this is the one what happens when you spend over $50. He would say congratulations and you have like a mobile addiction, which I found kind of funny. So the second one, there's three endings. So the second one is when you spend some money but less than $50. So this is what happens.
New Kid, you killed me! Why, New Kid? Why? The Wizard King is dead! The game is over!
Congratulations, new kid. You truly are the phone destroyer.
Yeah! Yes, excellent work, New Kid! Of course, now we will need to be collecting your payment for the game. All these costumes, props, and sets cost a lot of people time and money. So now, let's see what your contribution to our game has been. Huh, okay, I guess that's what the New Kid thought this game was worth. What can we buy with that?
Maybe like a puzzle or something?
Told you we should have just charged them money before playing the game, like in the olden days.
And finally is the bad ending, which is considered when you complete the game without spending any money at all. So in the two clips you can see that there's no actual money spent. That's because I think it's taken from the game files, but if you would have spent nothing, this is the one you would have got.
New Kid, you killed me! Why, New Kid? Why? The Wizard King is dead! The game is over!
Congratulations, new kid. You truly are the phone destroyer.
Yeah! Yes, excellent work, New Kid! Of course, now we will need to be collecting your payment for the game. All these costumes, props, and sets cost a lot of people time and money. So now, let's see what your contribution to our game has been. Wow, that's not very cool. That's not cool. People worked really hard on this game.
Jeez, what a dirty trick the new kid played on us.
I told you guys we'd get fucked going freemium.
That's all for today, guys. So if you did enjoy this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching.